Hello. Welcome. This video is about dream killers, dream crushers, and dream destroyers. The reason for this video is to help you to be forewarned and forearmed. You are about to see 7 ways that your dreams can be crushed, and, more importantly, how to fix things. Before I go any further, allow me to share that the following content is for informational purposes only. It is not meant as advice. The first dream destroyer is called toxic influence. Toxic influence means that there can be environmental factors that can have a negative effect on our mental and physical well-being and state of mind. Some obvious examples of toxic influences include alcohol, drugs, and tobacco. Other influences are media and social media. Often people can be toxic influences. Research tells us that negative interaction, whether it's with a family member, a significant other, a friend, a coworker, a boss, or someone else, can harm our state of mind. If it's a constantly negative situation, it can have long-lasting and long-reaching effects. As an example, the World Health Organization says that a bad work environment can affect your home and social life as well. Toxic influence puts us in a toxic or negative frame of mind. The good news is that there are ways to spot a toxic influence and ways to fix it. The first step is recognizing it. According to the experts, there are what are called traits of toxic people. If someone you know exhibits these qualities, then that person may be a negative influence. These toxic traits are anger, negative behaviors that can affect your self-esteem. This includes behavior such as insults, or downplaying your achievements, controlling behavior, judgmental behavior, manipulative behavior, and general negativity. The fix is to eliminate, or remove, the negative influence if possible. When removal is not possible, you want to limit your exposure. Your next dream crusher is called excuses. You believe that your excuses are valid reasons, they are not. Excuses are smoke, and if you are guilty, you can change. When you are making excuses, you are avoiding responsibility. An easy fix is to take responsibility. If you fail to take responsibility for your action, which are typically your mistakes, you'll end up making excuses about how it was bad luck, or worse. You will start blaming other people, or things, in order to avoid taking ownership of your mistakes. This is an unhealthy way to live. There are some things you have control over, such as owning your mistakes. So take charge of what you can have control over. When you learn to take responsibility, you'll be able to focus on not repeating those mistakes, and more importantly, you will learn from them. Knowing and understanding that you have control and then taking control will change your life. Your next dream demolisher is lack of discipline. If you find yourself procrastinating, if you lack ambition, you are a victim of lack of discipline. Knowing you are a victim means that you are halfway toward fixing this dream demolisher. One of the ingredients of success is finding the easiest way to do things. One of the traits of having a lack of discipline is finding the easiest way to do things. You actually have discipline, it simply needs to be redirected. Your first step is to forgive yourself. Your next step is to change your mind and your attitude. Discipline is no longer something that you want to avoid, it is something that you want to embrace. Why? Because it is going to help you to get what you want. Instead of being a barricade, discipline is going to be a lever. Change your focus to how you are going to benefit, and especially on how you are going to enjoy what discipline has in store for you and your future. Our next dream crusher is an unwillingness to learn and to grow. There is a quote by Zig Ziglar. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. The one who is going to be able to help you the most is yourself. If you think you already know all that you need to know, you are not only wrong, but you are also missing out. What people receive from life is the value of what they are worth. Learning and growth are ways of investing in yourself. As you build your inner value, the more value you have to share. By changing your mind about learning and growing, you are empowering yourself and eliminating a roadblock to your dream. Our next dream killer is a lack of work ethic. A lack of work ethic or poor work ethics include bad work habits, a lack of productivity, a lack of concern for deadlines, and poor quality of work. In general, poor work ethics are an overall disregard for the job and a disregard for professionalism. What you might not be aware of is that the cause of poor work ethics for most people is because they have a bad attitude about themselves professionally, as well as their work and company. The good news is that it's never too late to quit a bad habit, which includes a lack of work ethic. Believe it or not, all it takes is 30 days of persistence to kick it. Set your mind to improving your work ethic. It not only will get easy, but it will also become a habit. Our next dream buster is one that many of us have, yet we are not aware of it. It is fear of success. Fear of success is the concern that once we achieve something new, we may not be able to sustain it. Or we may suffer because of it. We may feel that success is threatening and overwhelming. What happens is that you end up holding yourself back, and even self-sabotaging your success. Most of our fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear of success is based on the fact that we have doubts, and doubts are normal. When these doubts show themselves as fear, that is almost a good thing. The reason for my saying this is because fear that is based on false evidence, is a big coward. When you stand up to it, it backs down. It runs and hides, and when you consistently stand up to it, it runs and does not return. Our next dream smasher is fear of failure. Fear of failure is considered to be the biggest dream killer of all. This is truly a shame. What you may not realize is that failure is actually a good thing. Failure is a normal part of success. That may sound crazy, but failures are going to happen, and each failure is going to help you to learn. Each failure will turn out to be a powerful learning experience, a learning experience that arms you for success. Failure is not really the issue. It is how you react to the failures that you are going to encounter along your journey to success. When failures occur, you have two options. You can learn from it and keep on, or you can quit. Quit is the worst four-letter word on the planet, but what if? What if you refuse to quit? What if you accept failure as a normal occurrence? What if you use failure as a stepping stone for learning and growth? Instead of fearing failure, you will find that you will be embracing failure. If you are finding value in this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Turn the like button black. Thank you. If this is the kind of content that interests you, join the channel so we can let you know when new videos are uploaded. Thank you for watching. Consider watching this video next.